Hi, I'm Terry Williams-King here with Trader Boat doing a boat review on Stabicraft's 2050 Fisherman. Now this is the largest of Stabicraft's range of boats in the Fisherman series. You'll see it's a fiberglass top with an alloy pontoon sides. Now these have got positive buoyancy all the way around with a pontoon that runs the whole way around, which acts as a life ring. So makes the boats very stable, also makes the boats very safe for all conditions. You'll see that they've got a very high turned up chine under here. Now that of course helps deflect spray, also keeps a bit of wash and also keeps the boat riding a little bit smoother in some slightly bigger seas. The Fisherman is a little bit different than the Super Cab range, that they've extended the cockpit by shortening the cabin up. So what that does is that gives you a lot more fisherman room, and you've got the big rocket launcher up there so you can put all your rods up there. One thing I don't like about this particular boat is the rocket launcher is not quite right in terms of the angle of the rod holders, but that's easily fixed just by turning them in a little bit. So it's just a very small fault. You'll see big grab rails along the side here, which is a fantastic, if you're wanting to hold the boat, if you're beach launching, or if you've got the wife on the marina, she can hold the boat nice and easy, or even your fishing mates. Also, if you're doing boat-to-boat transfers, you've got the rails on the outside there. This particular model of boat will suit anything from a 115 horsepower outboard up to a 150. Now these boats, these twin boats that we've tested today, are being used for the Export Gold Match Fishing League. So they have a presenter, a cameraman and 3 anglers on board, and it is amazing how well these boats handle with the 115, and economical fuel efficiency is amazing. All the through fittings for the outboard are run through, nicely sealed off, so there's no way any water can get in. Nice tread grip here, so you've got plenty of stability to stand on if you need to come over the back. Gas fitting is here, so it's a nice lockable one, just folds up nice and easy. This boat does fill up particularly well when you're on the water as well. Sometimes you'll get the fuel fittings on the side of boats and you need to stand on one side to level the boat out to get a full fill. This one here, you can actually just fill it at the back there and you don't have to worry about it. It fills nice and easy whether you're on the water or on the trailer. You'll see it's got a nice step platform here, so the ladder folds in and out nice and easy. Just up we go, down we go, so it's good for boarding the boat when you're on the dry, or if you've got a diver in the water, again you've got that nice grab rail and you can get up nice and easy. Let's jump up on board and have a look inside. So as we walk up into the boat here, you'll see it's a nice little transom door with a little fitting that slides in, so you can walk in nice and easy, nice little low step down. Drops in nice just in the back there, stopping any water or spray. Fitted with a live bait tank here, nice and easy to use, opens. You've got a switch here which will fill it, so when you're filling the water in either through the pump or the venturi, the water will lock in. If you want to get out, you just open the drain and away you go. This is a great bait board because it does have 3 holders in the back, bit of storage here, knife holders, and it's nice and sturdy. So optional that Stabicraft will change that. Got a curtain at the back here, very easy to operate, it's just on Velcro, nice and tidy. You can slide it out if you want to get rid of it. 2 batteries there, you've got a house battery and a starting battery, so you can run your electronics, VHF, sounder, stereo, winch, runs off the house battery, never have to worry about starting. They're in line, they're parallel with 2 switches here for dropping them out. You'll also see a fuse there, so you can change them out if the fuse spots. Right down the very back here, you'll see runs down into the well where the bilge pump is. It's nicely grilled. As you'll see, the alloy to fiberglass, and you can see how well that Stabicraft put these boats together, bolted down, Sikaflex, so there's no way they're going to move or leak. So absolutely, beautifully made. The side pockets here have got lots of room for storage, so you can put tackle boxes, oars, fenders, all sorts of bits and pieces in there. They're also long enough because they run all the way down that you will get a 7'6" rod in here. So one of the other things they've done with the Fisherman boat here is they've got welded stays in the bottom here where they've got this Icetech chili bin, which you'll see is nice and mounted. So the handy part with that, it's an extra seat. You can sit 2 people on it, or of course you can put your cold drinks, your beer, or your fish into the hold here. You'll see that the rocket launcher is on pins here, so you can fold it all the way down, which makes it nice and easy for transporting, or if you've got a garage with you've got height level problems. Bimini top, Now the great thing about bimini tops is, of course, on a wet day you can put the clears up, have the bimini up, you can stay nice and dry. You can open it up if you want a bit of protection from the sun, or if you like to get a bit of a tan, you can drop it down, make sure you're wearing sunscreen, and you've got a nice breeze through your hair. The remote system, nice and easy. You've got Yamaha standard 703 remote control system, choke, trim and tilt, start key, nice and easy. Seats are fully, you can turn, adjust forward and backwards, and nice and slidable. Got nice alarm rest there, so if I'm actually sitting in the seat here, I feel nice and stable. Footrest here so I can drive nice and comfortably. I like the fact you can slide these forward and backwards because I can actually stand and I've got plenty of room. Now I've got a bit of a gut on me, but I've got a bit of room here. You can see my controls nice and easy. I've got my speed, my fuel, my tack, and then we also have the Lowrance combination sounder. This is an HSD7, which is a combination GPS and sounder. Over here we've got our switch panel, bilge pump, bait tank, anchor light, nav lights, and down here of course we've got our anchor witch control, which is just running with a override here, just in case something goes wrong you can trip it or trip it out. You'll see that grab rails here, and then we have that full walk-in where we can get right up to the well. If we look up forward here, because this is a fisherman model where it's really designed for fishermen or divers, you'll see that they've taken the cushions out, but they've got rails in here so that your storage is not going to slide around. So you can put dive bottles up there, fish bins, your grab bags. You'll see there's a safety bag up at the front of this boat here, ropes, but you've got this window hatch and the hatch that you can walk right forward, and by walking right forward I can get right up into the anchor well here if I get any tangles up. So you can actually get up and you can give yourself plenty of height. With the height of the cabin, you've actually got plenty of stability here. You can sit on the windscreens a little bit because they're nicely heavy reinforced, and you feel like you're in control the whole time. So overall these are a great boat. They handle very well. They love the short stuff. They're reasonably dry and got plenty of coverage. And we're going to have a chat to Peter Elliott, who's one of the presenters for the Export Gold Match Fishing League, and we're going to find out why these boys chose these boats. Tell us a bit about why you've chosen these boats.
A number of reasons, T. One of the most important things for us is safety, and Staby's got an enviable reputation in that area. But the other thing, of course, is that we spend an awful lot of time travelling up and down the country and travelling on roads and in and out of boat ramps and that sort of thing, not always big ones. And so the size of the boat is important. So it's got to be relatively narrow and relatively small, but it still has to fit 5 people on board, 3 fishing people, plus a cameraman, plus me as a presenter, and all our gear and associated with that. So it's got to have enough room in it to make sure that we can fit on it. It's got to be light enough to transport relatively easily. It's got to have a great enough engine on the back of it to power us out of trouble. It's got to be safe and make sure we're coming home. So from that point of view, the Staby fitted all that criteria. So we're really, really happy actually. This is the first year we've used Staby, and they've been good to us, and we hope to continue with this relationship for quite some time. It's a good one, and we give them feedback, and they seem to be pretty happy with what we're doing so far. So yeah, we're good.
Superb. Well, thank you, Peter Elliott. That's Peter Elliott, Export Gold Match Fishing League, and I'm Terry Williams King for Trader Boat, and this has been a review on the Stabicraft 2050 Fisherman. I was right on the absolute long end of the lens, you know. Oh, that looked quite cool.